guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Mide's Insights. My name is Mide Adeoye. Today I want to talk about something special. So we are ready to break table, we are ready to shake table. So I'm here with the squad. So let me start from my right. This is Sukomi. He's a model and he's also, just do it yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Sukomi. I'm a model, I'm a singer, I'm a YouTuber as well. So yeah, I do a lot of things.
So on the other side I have Damilari.
I'm Damilari and I'm a brand owner and also do other
Sorosuke speak up. So on the other side, I've got Tolani with me. Hi, Tolani.
Hi, Mide, what's up?
I'm good.
Yeah,
so
I'm
tell
a
us about
stylist,
yourself.
designer, and a motivated entrepreneur.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And on the final notes, I have Emmanuel.
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel, a marine engineer, YouTube sales.
Okay, so I intentionally called these people here because like I said in my intro video, I said I'm going to be covering as many topics as I can. So I want to talk about body shaming here. So that's why I have them in different shapes and sizes on the couch. Not on the couch.
You want to break table?
I want to break table. Even though we don't have a table here, so I'm ready to break table. So so I want to start by asking you, what does body shaming mean?
Okay. First of all, a lot of people need to understand that body shaming is actually one of the reasons that causes depression in so many people. That is one.
Okay.
So generally, going back to the question that you asked me, you talk about what does body shaming mean to me. So body shaming is when you look at someone and then you think you can create that person more than God has created the person, and then you want to be, talking bad about the person because of how the person looks.
Okay.
Do you get me? So if you know that you can't create this person, that God has literally created everybody to be different, in different sizes, different colors, different weights and everything. Yeah. So body shaming is just not something that is that we should encourage in a society where people on a daily basis live with low self-esteem or people just have a lot of things that is bothering them in their heart. You get me? So body shaming is not something we should encourage. Basically.
Thank you so much for coming. So I've gotten a lepa. So I want to get Emmanuel's opinion. So to you, what does body shaming mean?
Body shaming to me is when a human like me has an opinion of how I should look or how anybody should look.
Yeah.
You're not God.
Okay.
If I go big, that's my problem to deal with. It shouldn't be a thing for you to want to have an opinion or to tell me how to do so. Body shaming for me basically means when someone has an opinion of how I should look, which I think necessarily isn't supposed to do.
Thank you so much for that. So Damilari, do you agree with what?
Actually,
I
agree with what you said earlier concerning body shaming. Like, you don't have any rights to judge anyone concerning how they look and concerning how they should be. You understand? So, if it's you being fat or slim or chubby or anything, it's your choice.
It's your choice.
That's just the way
It's
God
not
has
your
created.
choice.
No,
You
it's
don't-
actually like what actually mean by it's your choice. Like there are some other people that we feel like they just decide to be fat, like they eat or take a lot of things to just make them fat. So it could be your choice, and on the other end, so God just created you the way you're supposed to be. So
Okay. So let me come to Tolani. Tolani, you are slim, and I think I've told you this personally. Like, you are one of the people that actually boosted my morale. Let me say it like that, because I could remember very well the first time I saw you and you were pulling loose, and in my own head, I'm thinking, how is this guy doing this thing? How do you do it? Like, you are someone I know that could literally pull anything. Like, you don't care about how you look, whether you are slim or you are this way. You just do anything you feel like doing. So I want to ask you, what was it like for you growing up? Is it like, were you born like this, like slim like this? And how did, just tell me.
Getting back to the question you asked, I don't have a problem with being body shamed, but the problem I have is the grief and intellectual dishonesty people have about it. You understand? So for me, I think people have a choice as a matter of how to look and how they want to be. So I don't think anyone should dictate for me on how to look or how to keep my body free.
Okay, thank you so much for that point. So, me personally, it wasn't like something like I started losing weight when I started growing up, right? It wasn't like I was losing weight. I was born like this. And I've actually had a lot of crazy things where people tell me, it's even as bad as, I'm a Yoruba boy, right? So it's even as bad as your parents will even tell you, kilo day, what she want to back. And I'm sure, and I'm sure a lot of you can actually, because I know
you don't want to go that way. You don't want to
They
go
tell
that
us actually have a lot of names while I was growing up, like something like Anyo, Tambulu, crazy.
Which is what we take me back to what Sukomi said about depression, because a lot of people are fall victim of depression due to this body shaming.
That's right.
So I have friends that are models that are skinny as I am, but because of there are some particular jobs they can't do, designers need bigger models. So they'll start taking supplements and pills just to add.
Yeah. So I feel like it comes with a lot of pressure as well, being skinny or being fat. Because generally, I'm going to go. So generally, what people believe is like we only have two body shape. It's either you are fat or you are slim, without knowing that there are actually a lot of body shapes as well. Because I got to actually, I was reading a lot about this thing, because I don't want to just come here and just make the same mistake that everyone is guilty of making. That is like just generalizing that the fact that you are big means that you are fat, and they don't know that there are actually people who are chubby who don't even fall into that category of being fat. So from that, I want to ask you, Emmanuel. How would you categorize it? Would you call yourself fat like many people?
I'm not fat. For a matter of fact, let's go down to January. I was a lot skinny.
Okay.
Very skinny, I mean really skinny, and then I put on weight. This is just me adding weight, right? So it's like I'm not fat.
Okay.
I'm not obese. I'm healthy.
Okay.
Right? So you don't see me because you used to know me when I was skinny and tell me I'm fat. Like, no, I just added flesh. And to be honest, I'm even happy the way I look. I look a lot healthier than.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying being skinny makes you look malnourished or anything. But then I just like me the way I am. I can't change it. I'm not God. This is how I am. This is how I'm going to be.
So coming from the angle of LD that Emmanuel just mentioned now, people believe naturally when you are slim, they just tell you that you don't look LD. They tell you don't look, because there was a time I had like a lot of scars on I had a lot of blemishes on my face due to bad water and all of that. And I got home, and the first thing I heard from my brother was like, Kilode, Oshiwa by. Sorry, I'm going to translate that. So like, Kilode, Oshiwa by. You look like, and then it was during COVID. So he said, show put in the corona by, or show put in and by. So it was. So let me take that in English. What my brother literally said was like, why are you this skinny? Is it that you have COVID or you contacted HIV or something like that? So that was that. So that for me, I felt. I found that offensive, right? Because how would you you try to boost yourself and try to be confident about yourself. Like, I love myself, I do this, I do that. But it's a different thing entirely when people constantly rub it on your face and tell you, oh, you are skinny. And that's part of the reason why you will never see me swim. You will never see me doing it, because I don't want a situation whereby you rub it on my face every now and then, like Ogbe, just like these Yorubas would always say. So I want to ask Tolani. So Tolani, do you think that there is anything you could have done about yourself, in terms of, because I know there are a lot of cues actually that people can take if you were given that opportunity, based on the fact that you've actually, a lot of people have said a lot of things to you concerning your body. Would you have taken it?
For me, I think firstly is how you see yourself that matters. Because if you give people the interpretation to look at you that way, then that's how they look at you. Then secondly, I feel a lot of people should just understand that there's what we call nature.
Yeah.
So no matter how I try to eat up from
There's
it's
nothing,
gone.
there's
So
nothing you can do
no,
about
there's
it.
nothing I can do about it.
So the same question to you, Daniela. Would you have done anything about your body?
So I wouldn't do anything about it because, though personally I like myself in this way.
Okay.
You understand, like me being skinny and actually have heights. People, wow. Concerning what people say, I don't really care about what they say about it because I know this has always been the way I've been a lot of time.
Okay.
For me to have said something concerning me being called different name while I was growing up. So I really don't have issue concerning things like that.
Like that.
I just feel that's the kind of person I am. That's the way I'm being brought up, and that's how I'm cool. So I'm cool with the way I am.
So same question to you.
Okay, so before I answer that question, I'm just going to establish something here. So we have three types of body types, basically. We have ectomorph, we have mesomorph, and we have endomorph. So when people understand that there are different types and we are created differently, we'll be able to, relate with people the same way, the way they've been created, basically. So in an essence, we as humans, understanding your type of body that you have, either your ectomorph or mesomorph or endomorph, whatever body type you have, it comes with it is now your own responsibility to build yourself, to have the self-esteem to carry yourself however you are. Me, as I am like this, I don't give a shit, nigga, if you come to me and tell me I'm skinny, nigga, you get me? So what I'm saying in essence is that it is our own responsibility as humans to, build yourself, give yourself the self-confidence that you need to move through on a day-to-day activity. Because people are naturally sad. People are naturally negative. Even if you are normal, even if you are normal and you have a normal human, you get me?
So body shaming.
Exactly.
You said something now, and I want to get another opinion from this side. You said, it's about how you see yourself, blah blah blah. Do you think it is enough for you to just love yourself and just feel confident? Do you think that is enough for you to go through this?
What's enough?
Being confident about yourself.
To be honest, I think there's a level of confidence, there's a level to this thing called confidence.
Okay.
You need to go to a point where nobody matters, right? See yourself first, put yourself first, love yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, how do you expect to get off the mountain? Do you understand? So first of all, groom yourself. Shut off what people say. Opinions shouldn't matter. You come first. What you say to yourself come first. Your facts, you love yourself the way you are. It's fine. If you think there's a need to change it, then change it based off of your own needs. Not because
like
society
someone
says
told you this.
go to the gym and look. Nah. So first of all, love yourself. Be confident in yourself and block off negative energy. Nobody matters. Do you understand?
Period.
Nobody
Emmanuel,
and that's on period.
Emmanuel, please, I need to say something because
Okay.
what you said, it's easier said than done.
Okay.
It wasn't the same thing for me because my friend, there was something very offensive. I don't want to mention the friend's name. He looked at me and said, "You look like you are so skinny and you look like chemistry, like a skeleton in
That's why you have
chemistry lab."
Okay,
I find that very
let me-
offensive.
let
So
me-
you don't just
let me-
tell
let
me
me tell you
like
on
I
that.
need to
Let
be
me
confident
tell you
about
something.
myself, and that's enough.
Let me tell you something about this thing called confidence. You need to discover it. I'm going to use myself for example. I had a lot of low self-esteem at some point in my life, right? Led me to depression. There was a lot. Nobody talked me out of it.
Okay.
It got to the point where it became too much of me that I went to the mirror and I looked at myself and like, what exactly is wrong with you?
Which you.
I can't change it. I am not God. Do you understand? This is how I came. No, but let's be realistic. This is how I came. You came, I mean, I could fault you in so many ways.
So many ways.
Because we're not perfect, right? I looked at myself and said, today will be the end of low self-esteem. I walked in school, they call me someone who has pride, and I don't care. Because first of all, I matter. I've gone through it. People have said things to me, not just body. You being dark skinned, bleach. My siblings are fair. Do you understand? I'm the only dark skinned child of my parents. And my cousins have literally told me to bleach my skin. But then this is me. I have a rich melanin skin.
That's
And
it.
I don't care.
Come on now.
Do you understand? And I don't care. Because firstly, is what I think of
Think
myself
of yourself.
that matters. So this thing called self-esteem, you don't need to go to people.
Okay.
It's something you need to shut yourself, lock yourself, go into a mood and think about the things you can do. Forget about these people. There's so much gift and power you have being who you are. God never made a mistake creating a person. Do you understand? So first of all, discover you. And then nobody matters.
So
Do you
to just
nobody.
to buttress what he just said now, to buttress what he said, I really, really appreciate what he just said now. But what I'm just going to add to it is that, first of all, understanding yourself that I am someone of value is something that people need to understand as well. Because when you know that, okay, I value as much as this person values. I mean, I am worth more even with the same person. I deserve more too. Do you get me? So understanding yourself that no, I am someone of value, so much worth and value. That living in that consciousness will help you shut out negativity in the first place. Because when you walk into a room and someone tries to rub it on you or shut you down or irritate you or say something, but then when you look at yourself, nigga, I don't bring that here, bitch. Do you get me? Like I'm mad. Like don't even do that. Do you get me?
Do you understand?
In
Nobody
addition to what they both said, I think once you get to understand that humans are insatiable and no matter your body size, they are still going to criticize.
So, Damilare, I want to ask you.
Okay,
Growing up,
do you add to what?
Okay, let me let you do that before.
No, concerning those body shape, like there's nothing you can do to satisfy a human. Even if you're cool, even if you're jogging, even if it's new, like they'll definitely talk like you understand me. So actually go with what he said. So
Okay, so I want to ask this. I want to ask everyone with me here now. Was there any time at all where you asked someone out and they kind of shut you down because of any issue? Like what do I want to do with you? Like you're skinny or because you are big and all that. Was there any time at all that someone has ever rubbed that to your face?
Listen, I'm actually on this very straight. No, like you might just, I actually just said that because most people I'm always walking to, like, they're always saying I'm cool, like, actually they're specifically because
So same question to come. Just be ready.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest here. Me personally, for me, I get to know people before I even ask them out. So in the process of you getting to know them, I mean, there are so, even if you are somebody that has a mesomorph, but mesomorph is mesomorph. Do you get me? So even if you are somebody that is thick and everything, without aside from taking that away, there's a lot that has to do with you asking somebody out and the person agreeing to you. So aside from your body part, there's there's psychological intelligence, there's emotional intelligence.
What you are saying,
What
it's a long process. Because naturally we are attracted to what we see. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Yeah, see, at some point, even when you see someone that, okay, now let's use this guy's case, for example. This big brother guy, what's his name? The guy that won Big Brother, what's his name? Lekon and Erica. So Erica said, she's mentally attracted to Lekon, but she's not physically attracted to him. Do you get? So that's one.
But you know the only reason she said that
was because she was on live TV.
She's gotten to know Lekon. She can't meet Lekon and say, I'm mentally attracted to you on the first day. Do you understand? That takes a lot of process. From what he's saying, have you ever? So let's just go down to the point because I feel like this is a lot. I mean, it takes years.
No.
What if someone comes to take the person you've been trying to study for years from you? Then what do you do?
No.
You've lost.
It's
always good. I feel like it's always good to put your intent out there.
Yeah.
Right before whatever, put your intent. And if you're going to work on it, just I want to know you thing.
But me personally, okay. So let me just answer the question. So let me just go back to the question. The question is, have I ever been shut down because of my maybe size? Yeah. Asking a girl out. No, actually, it hasn't happened to me before.
It has actually, but at the end of the day, it is the person's choice, so I have nothing to do about that.
Yeah, so same question.
I really never asked anybody out, so just ask one. She said only ask one out.
Bitch!
You never asked what?
Only ask one person out.
So tell me,
every other relationship
are you claiming now that
I see
you've never been in a relationship?
I've been. I'm not saying everyone expect because I don't. The thing is, I feel like I'm enough for me. If you know me, you know I derive joy in my own space, right? So me even going out there to look for you, then it's a lot of work. I don't have that shit. So majority of people who have come to me, or majority of people who have asked me out of relationship I've been in, came to me to ask me out. I feel like it's just one person, and that relationship didn't even last. So I felt like
I want to be like you when I. So I want to look. So we are gradually going to wrap this up, but I'm sure we can't finish this. We'll probably have like a second part of because this is like a very it's a small topic, but it takes a lot of time for you to actually break it down into pieces. So I want to ask you now. So if you were to say something, what advice do you have to yourself? Because I'm sure what we are saying, we are talking about being confident about yourself and all that. But trust me, it is a process. This is not just something you wake up one morning and tell yourself you want to be confident about yourself. It is a process. There was a time when people say these things to you, you found them offensive, right?
Correct.
But it was as you grew older that you actually outgrow that part. So I want to ask you now, what advice do you have to your younger self?
I would tell my 15, 16, 17, 18 years old self to calm down. There's so much in the world to achieve. Don't be in a rush. Love yourself more than you, because I didn't have friends, to be honest. So, and then I felt like I wasn't good enough at those ages. But when I realized that, first of all, it is me. So I have to put myself first. So what I'll tell myself is, love yourself. Make sure you are enough for yourself before you go out to seek whatever it is.
What about you?
Okay, in retrospect to what I'll tell my teenage self, I'll tell myself to put myself first and do me.
Thank you. So, same question, Damilare.
I really don't have much to say because firstly, you have to choose yourself first over and over and over again. Because there's nothing anybody's going to say to you concerning your own personal self that you really need to, though you can actually work towards some kind of things when it's being said to you. That's when it's actually when it's normal, when you have to think about it, okay, is this thing actually cool? Because there's no way someone will say something to you that you won't even think about it. But still, you still have to choose yourself over anything. There's no way they'll say anything to you.
Thank you.
So you just have to choose
Thank you
yourself.
for that. So, same question to come.
Anyways, it may sound very cliche, but it is what it is, yeah? So, yeah, it just
talk
goes
any
back to...
rubbish.
No, I mean, it just goes back to everything. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you are alone. No, thinking about it, first of all, your parents don't owe you anything. The only thing they owed you was to bring you to this life. And they've already done their job. So,
you a better life.
Actually, that's not even a owe. Because I would say, wait,
probably.
okay, exactly. So, but let's not go down that route. So basically,
Because I'm already
nobody
my highs.
Nobody owes you anything. So you just have to love yourself. Be contented with what you have. Yeah. Be contented in yourself. Love yourself. Choose yourself, and take it one step at a time.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming here. Because I know we didn't do justice to this enough.
At all.
I wish it was
Now
like
leave
I
me.
wish it
2
was like
hours.
a live show where we could just talk and talk.
2 hours.
But I'm sure we'd have a second part definitely. I'll try to get more of the female perspective as well, because this is just our own personal opinions on this as guys. But on the second part, hopefully we'll have like a face-off where we have both male and female views, just to create a balance for that. So on a final note, I would just like to say, people's opinion they are needed, right? But don't make it like the only thing that determines who you are or who you should be. Trust me, whatever it is you do, Yoruba people would say, oh, so you cannot satisfy anybody. Even if you bring your head down and tell people to step on it, they will still not appreciate what you're doing. So just do you, be happy with yourself, love yourself. Trust me, this market is big enough for everybody to sell their market. There are people who like it thick. There are people who like it slim.
Okay.
There are people who like it short.
Word.
There are people who like it tall.
As Jacob said.
So please,
Love yours.
yourself and be confident in your own body. So that's just my own. Yeah, that's just my own final word of before we round up. So I'm leaving now, but trust me, I'll be back with the second part of this. So if you want to follow me on any of the social media platforms, I am at Mide Blaze. And if you want to follow any of the guys on this couch as well, their Instagram handles will be displayed on the screen. And please don't also forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Keep the conversation going in the comment section as well. I love you all so much. Till I come your way again, I remain Mide Blaze. I love you.